welcome to a new video, and today we are going to tackle my scraps box, and I've got something else fun. We are going to go through all these scraps and I am going to create in my weekly journal. Hi there and welcome back to my channel. Let's reorganize my desk. I am going to be in my weekly journal, but I'm not doing a weekly page. I'm just going to do about a walk today because we are all about the flexibility, aren't we, and not being tied down to rules and doing what we want to do. And I have literally got about 15 minutes today. I really need to be working, but I have worked several days in a row and not created, which is not healthy for me. I like to create little and often, and that's not happened. So I am literally going to do about a walk, and it's in my, no, it's not in my weekly journal. Let's swap my journals over. Oh, I had the perfect page as well. This was supposed to be my out and about journal after we moved. I really loved that page though. Oh, I wonder if I've got the perfect page. If not, I might just put it in that other journal anyway. That's quite nice with that. I really liked that. No, they're my rules, aren't they? Ah, I've just dropped a journal in the bin. And I'll tell you why this one was perfect and why the page was perfect, because it was a walk along the train line. And just with that picture there, and I don't even have loads and loads of time, so this is just perfect. So I am going with my original plan. We're just going to have the little photos on there. Okay, so that's fine. Right, I know I've decided on the journal, decided on the photos. Now let's have a look. I tell you what, I have this box here. We had a toilet roll holder arrive at the weekend. We are doing a bathroom makeover at the moment, and it's very exciting. It was this that caught my eye on the box. It came in a box of other Amazon bits. Let's put this other light on, see if this helps. I don't know if that's made much difference. Look how cool that is. So let's grab my craft knife. I am excited to share the bathroom makeover on my other channel. This is just a sticker. I wonder how easy this will be to take up. Isn't this cool? I knew that you would like it as well. Oh, that's come up really easily. In fact, I like it with those bits. Look how cool that is. Thank you, box. Yeah, so I'm really excited about the bathroom makeover. It will be the first room in the house that we've actually properly finished, so it feels very exciting. I don't actually know where I want that to go yet. Oh, I was looking through my junk, wasn't I? I'm getting sidetracked. That's the thing sometimes when you're in the middle of things. Now, I've got this from some packaging, which I really liked. Oh, actually, let's use the top, and we'll use that for the journal strip. Love that. I do quite like the little houses because we were going on a walk and we saw some beautiful houses. I also, oh, that's quite nice as well. I love going through scraps. Let's build up a little mood board. I think that's what we'll do. I like doing that sometimes, a little mood board. And then it's almost like, it's like doing a little Pinterest board, isn't it? So we've got like blues and the yellows of the grass. That goes really well. A little bit of old book. There's just something, look, even something like that, piece of scrap paper. There's just something very satisfying about just going through your scrap basket. I know I've said that time and time again, but sometimes we need little reminders, don't we? Ooh, a little piece of fabric. That was a swatch off a blind. And I do quite like adding a little bit of texture, so that could work well. What else have I? Oh, I have found in my scraps box an old doily, and it feels quite vintagey, this page, so I do like that as well. I love the giraffe. I don't think the giraffes actually live in there. Let's put them in the other drawer. That's nice. I'm liking these a lot. What else? Let's bring this over so you can see it a little bit as well. I love all these old papers. They are so cool. That's quite nice. Got some more fabric-y bits in here. I don't know if that's going to go. Let's take that out anyway. I could even do it as a tab top. There's some cool stuff in here actually. Right, let's go with that because I don't want this to take me hours. Let's piece this together like a little mood board. I've done this before on here actually, and I find it really inspirational. Put a little bit of thingy there. There. I quite like that. I find that kind of just putting a few bits and pieces together really exciting. When I look at something like this, I then think, oh, actually, I might add a couple of red buttons. Or do you know what else I never think to use? Flare. And flare buttons. Let's have a little look through and see if anything catches the eye. I kind of want to bring out a little bit of the red. That's what's exciting me. So I've got a car, but we were walking. It wasn't raining. Have we got anything else in here? That's too pink, that one. Quite like the me. Fun and games. I found this one, capturing happy moments. That one is perfect. And then I also thought I've got these twines as well. This kind of pulls it all in together nicely. I really recommend doing this sometimes, just pulling together a few bits and pieces, and then you've got the inspiration for your page. And even if you don't end up using it all, you saw how quickly that came together. That's a really good little start for me. I know I want to put my photos on the side. Let's grab my glue and everything, and we are going to pull this together really quickly. I really like the yellow up there. I do love though this. I kind of think I want to just do it around the photo actually. I really like that. I might just put it on the side. We've got somebody coming to service the boiler. I can just hear the door going, so if there's a noise I apologise. There we go. So yeah, I really like, oh, I didn't realise that folds out. Oh, that changes things. Right, we're going to get really creative now. Right, I am loving that. I love the houses. Let's pop those underneath. I do want to, like I said, keep the graph paper there. I want to make sure that's a big focal point on my page because I love that. I really do. Oh, let's maybe pop that above like that. Nope, down a little bit. Getting fussy now. I like being able to see that. Where do I want that there? I kind of want to build that out a little bit. Right, let's focus on this. And I'm going to, I definitely will use this packaging as my space to journal. So I'm going to cut around that. What have you been up to lately? Have you managed to get your craft fix in this weekend? Let me know. I didn't. I spent my whole weekend packing my November kits and my Christmas kits. I need to decide. I might actually pop that like that. let's just stick it down in the middle, and then if I change my mind, that's fine. I quite like that. I do really like this. I like that a lot. Again, I'm not going to stick it completely down. I just kind of want to put it, layer it up and put it in place to see how I feel about things. I love the edge of that. That excites me so much. Where did the photos go? Oh, here they are. Even something like that is quite cool, isn't it? I like that. So I tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to add a little bit of glue on the outside so that I can layer things up underneath. I really love the doily. Let's do a half and half. I'm going to pop that underneath. But I like the idea of that also being under here. Do we want 2 doilies? I don't know, it's starting to feel a little bit busy for my liking now. And actually, I think I prefer this under there. Like that. I think I prefer that layering. We've got the flip on the other side, so actually the doily is going to go on the other side of there. When did you last have a sort out in your scraps basket or your scraps box? How do you organise all your scraps? That's another good question. Right, I might just add a little bit of this. I think I did that last time as well. Yeah, let's just pop that under there. I think I'm going to use a little bit of double-sided tape just to make sure it properly stays in place. Yeah, I'd love to know how you organise your scraps, because I don't really have any organisation. They just live in that big box. It started off as a little tote, which got fuller and fuller. And then when I did my big craft room revamp the other day, it then got put into a box, because there's so much of it. I do try and go through things every now and then though, and think realistically I'm not going to use that, and do try and keep on top. But it is difficult, because I think when you have a creative mind, you see everything is fit for a purpose, and it becomes quite difficult sometimes. Should we pop some of that under there? I quite like that. Let's put some glue there. So today I'm going to be sending out my November kits and my Christmas kits. If you haven't seen those, I'll link them below. They are really, really beautiful, even if I say so myself. And I'm looking forward to sending them out and sharing them with you. So I'm going to be editing this video and then working on those to send them out. I'll just pop that down the side there. And it's always very exciting when a new kit goes out, so I'm excited to do that. I get very excited by little scraps like this. I've got a Y on here, no idea. I was going to say no idea why. Let's see. Yeah, that looks quite cool. I like that. And then maybe kind of want to cover up the pink paisley a little bit on there. Whoops, that will look quite cool, like that. And then we've also got this here, which is a scrap piece of paper, which I love. It's so pretty, really pretty. And I quite like the idea of having that there. Let's do that. I think we'll put a bit of double-sided tape on that side as well. This is definitely going to be a bulkier journal. So yeah, if you have any organisation tips for your scraps, please let me know. These are mainly for me scraps of paper rather than anything else. So I guess that's organisation in itself, isn't it? kind of feel like I need something red there, so I might reach out and grab something else. Should we have a little bit of yellow? Yes, I think we should. But yes, sometimes it's very difficult and you just find yourself, you add to it rather than use the scraps. And before you know it, you're completely overrun by scraps. And then I think you can have too many scraps and not actually use the scraps. So there is a fine balance to make sure you are using things. Yes, it can be a tricky one, definitely. So I find that I try to keep like a mental note of making sure that I use things more than I add to them, which I know is tricky. Oh, let's pop that at the top. That's quite cool. I'll have that poking over a little bit because I know then that will look cool on the other side. Just over slightly. And I think I'm going to stick this down now. I wasn't decided if I definitely wanted to. I love this. And then I want to be able to tell the story of our walk, which I can do here. And I've also got a little space there, which is quite cool. And what am I going to be adding? I'm not sure. I also wanted to use some of this. I think what I might do, it's like paper string. I like this. Let's cut that like that. And let's staple that. That is cute. I like that. And then we've got it the other side. And then do we need another one? Kind of feel we maybe need one on this side as well. The paper string staples on really nicely. I like this. And then it kind of matches as well, doesn't it? Then I need to have a little think about this side. What do we want to do on this side? I don't know if I want to. I might actually pop that on, or do we just do it back to back? I think we do. Then we've got the red there and the red there. That actually works quite well. That is quite sweet. The side of the yellow, we could do a little bit of yellow there, but I'm kind of feeling that a little bit more to go over here. I wanted a few more layers. And I wonder actually if I should have a red title. I wonder if that would work nice. What stickers have I got? Just found the perfect thing. This isn't a scrap, but it's my embellishment postcard from this month's kit. And I can hear the boiler man making noise. Sorry about that. Doing something. Find the joy. And that is the perfect title for this. I love that. Just going on a walk and just suddenly finding, so we did this beautiful walk sort of alongside the train track, over the bridge, and just walking along, and then we came away from it and we were just walking along this little road, the kind of road that's so quiet you just walk in the middle of. And we just found some llamas. We found goats and llamas. It was so sweet. I'm going to cut the little houses out as well, actually. Like I said before, when you challenge yourself, so today I was using scraps, do you then, if you want to use something new, do you break that challenge? Or do you think, no, it's fine, it's my page, what I say goes? Because I feel like that, this is my page, and if I suddenly think, oh, actually this will go perfect, like in theory, if I were to reach for some alphabet stickers, they're obviously not scraps, so in theory I should be using a title that isn't brand new, but again, it's my page, so if I want to add something new, that's totally fine. I like the joy sign as well. Let's add a couple of these bits. I don't think I've used this embellishment postcard yet, actually, so that's quite fun. I've got joy. I could cut that out. I think I might actually, and stick that on there. There's another little label on there as well I might actually use, but the colours are just so perfect for this. The wording's perfect, so why wouldn't I use it? We're all about breaking rules around here, aren't we? Ooh, let's trim that down. This is actually very perfect. So I want to know, what are your creative plans this week? Do you have any? Let me know if you do. I don't think I do. I would love to finish my mum's Christmas journal that I made her as a gift this week. So I've set myself the goal to do that this week. So you've got that for your video on Thursday. So that's my plans for that day. Let's pop that there. But apart from that, I don't really have any plans. I need to finish up the kits. I need to do my red tier Patreon happy mail. That needs to be done. I'm going to pop that underneath. Actually, I wanted to just put the date of the walk on there. Food wise, I want to have a better week. We have been really indulging. I've been making some amazing meals, but we need to eat a bit lighter this week. So I defrosted salmon from the freezer for tonight, and I've done a good healthy menu ready to overindulge again at the weekend because I want to make some treats. So we're trying to be healthier in the week and enjoy at the weekend. Right, I think I might be ready for some journaling. I do feel like I want a bit more of a statement on this side, so I wanted some big yellow, big red alphas, and say yes, find the joy. I've got these kind of count as scraps, don't they? Look at the state of them. They are so old. So I've got my Posca pen. I haven't used my Posca pens for ages. Let's colour this in. Always a good tip if you want an alpha and you haven't got the right colour, go with a pale one and colour over it. I used to do this kind of thing all the time. In some ways, you're better off buying like white and cream alphas, providing they're not sort of like the sort that you can't go over at all. But this way, you've always got the flexibility to add your own touch. I used to do this kind of thing like with chipboard all the time, paint over it, glitter it, cover it, you name it, get really creative. I haven't done this kind of thing for ages. I've only really recently got back into my alphabet stickers again, and I'm really enjoying using them. I wasn't sure how these Posca pens would be. It's been ages since I've used them, but they seem to be alright actually. Not too bad. It doesn't have to be perfect, does it? And then I did double check to make sure I had the correct alphas just in case. Don't you just hate that when you start doing something and you've run out of the ones that you want? So I always check now just in case. There you go. I've got the hot glue gun on because these are super old, so I'm not sure how sticky they are anymore. Yeah, not very at all. I think this will be quite cool. They're probably a bit messy now. I get messy fingers. This one will definitely be wet. Right, just regular hot glue. I'm being lazy. My cord doesn't stretch to my desk, so I've got it on the floor. Usually if I'm filming, I'll pop in an extension lead. I couldn't be bothered. There we go. Cool. Happy with that. I think we're ready. I'm going to do my journaling and talk about the walk. And there we have it, a very quick page. I've journaled about our walk. I'm finding the llamas, seeing beautiful houses and walking along the train. It all just kind of fits in really, really well. I'm so pleased with that. I really am. And I'd completely forgotten that when I made the journal, I'd added that little fold there. It's just worked out so perfectly. Hope you've enjoyed my little craft fix today. I needed this little journaling session and I enjoyed using up a load of scraps. Right, I'm off to edit this and get this up tonight, clear away my desk and get back to my boxes. Thank you very much for joining me and I will see you in a video on Thursday. Take care. Have a great week. Bye.